Avenue. Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and it is time now for our interview segment. And our interviews, as always, are presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. And you can also check out this interview on Facebook Live, and we have on Facebook and here in the studio Chris Anderson, the manager of White Township. Chris, good morning. How are things?
Good. Good morning, Josh. How are you today?
Doing fine. First off, congratulations again to your daughter, I think. Is that right?
Yep.
Who was a part of that 14U softball team. They had their ring ceremony last night. That had to have been fun.
Yeah, they received some rings last evening, and also a declaration from Jim Struzzi in Pennsylvania. So it was a good night for them, and it was I think it kind of ended a long list of celebrations for them, and now move on to next season.
Yeah, now they can go on to next season. It's kind of like the last appearance of the Stanley Cup on center ice at the start of the season. Okay, you had it. Now you got to let go of it and get ready to go again.
Yep.
Hopefully they do. Hopefully they go back. Huh?
Oh yeah.
All right. Now let's get to the White Township business. First off, I had mentioned earlier today leaf pickup going on today for White Township. It was delayed 24 hours.
Yep, we had the office closed yesterday, so leaf pickup is today, and it'll actually be the next 2 Mondays. So just a reminder, get the leaves in a biodegradable bag, set them out on the curbside in the right-of-way, and crews will be by to pick them up. We don't allow burning of our leaves.
Right.
The last couple of weeks has been kind of hectic with some of the brush fires that have been popping up here and there, but bag your leaves, and you're more than welcome to take them yourself down to the recycling center. Or, like I said, bag them and we'll take them down.
Okay, so they go to the recycling center.
Yep,
that's
where we take them.
All right, they get turned to mulch then. That's good.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. So at least those are recycled and put to good use. And have you had a lot of people kind of taking advantage of that? Have you heard?
Oh, yeah. It's a pretty big process every year. And we have a lot of people that take part in the bagging the leaves.
Mm-hmm. All right, excellent. All right, next big item, it's the end of another trip. Texas Roadhouse finally opening. I was there Saturday night for one of their practice nights.
I was there Saturday night as well. It's a good addition to the community. It was very busy on Saturday. And,
yes, I know.
The actual opening to the public was yesterday. I've heard good things about it from everyone that I've talked to. So we're glad to have them as part of the community, and I'm looking forward to them for being here.
And we're actually quite glad as well, because that Saturday night, a lot of they were sending out envelopes for donations to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive.
That is right.
Which I was very happy to see and hear about. And hopefully the totals will be very big as far as that is concerned. So let's talk about some of the other restaurants that are, or other properties that are under construction. I know right next door to it in the Walmart Plaza, the Valvoline oil change is going up. I mean, we're now seeing the main building being constructed.
Yeah, it's framed up. Looking at some interior work there, but they're moving right along on that project. Mm-hmm.
And the other restaurants, I know I'm going to ask probably about this. Panera Bread. Have we heard anything?
We have no news on Panera Bread or a piece of property.
Okay, but any others?
Yeah, we have township staff attended a pre-construction meeting for Raising Cane's.
Okay,
they're starting to break ground over there at the old Rustic Acres furniture site, and then KFC is getting ready to move. They're down there by AutoZone.
Mm-hmm. It just seems like there's a lot of fast food places now along that corridor. I mean, there had been a lot there before, but now it's becoming a hot property again for some of these fast food franchises.
Yeah, it's we've been sort of stagnant the last couple of years with development, and this year we've had several pop up and start pounding on the door. So hopefully it's a sign of good things to come here.
We've been taking a look also. I mean, it's not just Raising Cane's that's going to have yes, they're going to have a good chunk of the space there, as you said, where Rustic Acres used to be. I think also where the oil change place used to be, the JD's.
Yeah,
but that whole compound, the Renaissance complex, with the exception of the gym all the way in the back, has been leveled.
Well, they plan to make that 3 lots. So
okay.
Raising Cane's will be on 1 lot, and then there'll be 2 additional lots.
All right. Any word on anybody interested in those 2?
Not that I know of. We did look at some sewer planning for a coffee shop there, but no land development plans at this point.
No land development plans. Okay. So let's move on to the budget. Now, it is budget season for all the municipalities. And, of course, a lot of time and energy going into this. So what are we on the lookout for?
So we've had a couple budget workshop meetings, and when we start looking at the budget for the upcoming year, we start looking at projects. We look at equipment needs. We look at recreation, road, sewer. Look at the municipal authority. We have to look forward to grant projects, any local match, some of these traffic signal projects. We look at our paving list. It's a process, and we certainly look at staffing needs, and we kind of come up with a game plan and incorporate that into the budget for the upcoming year. And we have November 20th is when we plan to take action on our budget here. So
all right, so not this coming Wednesday.
We're a little over a week away.
Okay, all right, excellent. So a lot of time and energy going into that. Also, a lot of things going on with paving still. I mean, we still had some pretty nice weather until it turned cold recently. But got a lot of paving and steel coating done, I would imagine, this year.
Yeah, we did do our major project, but the crews, lately we've been out with the tar sealing machine, and then they go out and they hit some of these cracks, so the water doesn't get down into the cracks, and then the ice freezes, and that's how you get a lot of these potholes. So they're doing some preparation to seal some of those cracks. They're finishing up some small. Some little odds and ends stormwater projects that we've had hanging out there. And then I will make mention that we did have that contractor out there on Apache Road and Apache Drive.
Yeah.
And they did finish that project. So they did put paving down. They reestablished a curb line and shoulder, put some topsoil to backfill that. And the next step is it'll be part of our spring paving project.
All right, so it is essentially done. It just needs to be paved, but that will be done by the township.
It'll be done by a contractor.
It'll be done by the contractor in the spring.
Yes.
Okay, my mistake. I apologize about that. How about some traffic signals and grant news? Because I know that Green Light Go grants been going
Green Light Go.
Good.
We're Wayne Avenue in Indian Springs down there. We're in the consultant picking process right now, where we'll get the engineer on board to start those upgrades to that project. And then I will say that we did put out for bid the Waterworks Road project, where the road slide took place. We selected Bison Construction for that project through the bidding process, and they plan to start here in the next few days. So there will be some travel restrictions on Waterworks roads. We have a meeting today to discuss that, but we will inform property owners and businesses along Waterworks of those restrictions.
Okay, that sounds good. Keep us informed, too. That way we can inform the public as well.
Okay.
All right, and also let's talk about some recreational opportunities. I know it was a half day for S&T Arena yesterday, but it's been busy as of late.
It has been. We have hockey going on. There's CrossFit out there. There's some indoor soccer taking place. We have the pickleball courts inside, and along with the outside. Along with the inside, we have the outside that's busy. We still have some soccer going on outside, some tennis.
The nice weather has been helping in that regard.
The newly paved walking trails are busy. We're gonna kick off the Walkworks route again over there. We're looking here in the next few weeks to make an announcement on getting that Walkworks route reestablished. It's busy.
All right, we just have a couple of minutes left, Chris. So today is the Planning Commission meeting.
Correct.
Anything big coming up tonight?
This evening, no, nothing big. I think we have a medical office building on there. We have a couple other items, but nothing major.
Okay. And is my schedule right in thinking that the White Township supervisors will meet tomorrow?
They are the 20th.
Okay, so is only going to be one meeting this month?
Yes.
Okay, and that's because they're going through all the budget processes and things like that. And the holiday season, of course.
Yep, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, definitely. So even though it's just one meeting, it's going to be very, very busy. So
it'll be a busy meeting. It'll be a full agenda.
All right, excellent. Anything else coming down the pike for White Township?
We have a couple of big things coming up at the arena the next few weeks. We have the big balloon build.
That's going to be not this Friday, but the next.
The next Friday, and we're hoping there's not going to be any parking issues out there. As we did some additional paving out there, but just be aware that it's going to be busy that weekend.
We have actually heard that there will be some efforts, and we're going to try to get this confirmed maybe later this week when we talk to Denise Crisos and some of the other organizers, that there may be a shuttle available from downtown Indiana to the Big Balloon Build. So we'll see about that. I'm going to try to get that confirmed. But again, we'll see about that. But also other things going on. Budget will probably be due in December, and that's probably the big focus at this point, right?
Yeah, I mean, beginning of the year, we'll have some items with, unveiling our new subdivision land development ordinance.
The saldo, yes.
And maybe an updated fee schedule to go along with that, but that'll be here in a few months.
All right. Hey, Chris, thanks very much. I appreciate you coming by, giving everybody an update on the goings-on in White Township.
All right. Enjoy the day, Josh.
You too, Chris. Chris Anderson, the manager of White Township, joining us on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and our interviews are presented